NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa.
Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
50. Brings up third and 1.
Brady to throw on third and 1.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Brady gives this to White. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Brady now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. 72. Shotgun now for Brady.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Alabama. Check it, reload!
On second and 12, Brady dancing to his left. That's caught out left by Perriman.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, a run from White. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
66. 72. Shadow.
Brady going to go on 4th down. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's White.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Package. Alpha. 53 Linda. Hey, 66.
Now Brady steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Sugar. Rip. Alert. Package.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Ozzy. Hey.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Rodgers.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Packers have moved out in front.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 36 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here, a long way to go. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check it. Regular. 72.
Perriman in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Go, 66. Alert. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That is caught. It's Perriman. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Completion left side to Miller. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Jack and reload.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
On play action, Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Dobbs as the first half is winding down. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. It's Miller, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. On play action. Now Rodgers. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Shadow! Don't bandit! Alpha! You need to relay now!
Brady now on first down. But it's caught. Tompkins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Going right side is White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They go right back to White here on first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. So they've been in the red zone 3 times and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here? And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Brady's going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, you're trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now it's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Running out of the gun with White. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Brady will look to throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Nixon now from his end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity, or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, you should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. Now Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Again, it's Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing.
NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Taking it about the 1. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to... They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On 2nd and inches, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Rodgers. Being chased out left. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Rodgers to throw once more. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. An inside give to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. We're scoreless after 1. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Aaron Jones from 3 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Rasul Douglas picks him. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
He's ready. 10 cycles.
From the 35 on second down, Lance. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a play fake. Lance. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down. Now Lance throws the interception, his third. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles. But that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try the right side with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He's got the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
17 more yards.
Watch out.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. Yeags at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent, and maybe
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard.
Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock. Now on the clock, the Texans. It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. The Seattle Seahawks are now on the clock. It's the Detroit Lions now on the clock. With the next pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. With the next pick, the Miami Dolphins are on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. The Miami Dolphins now on the clock. On the clock now, the New England Patriots. On the clock now, the Seattle Seahawks.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. And a short kick taken at about the 16. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
72. Ready,
Here's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Was shot right. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Going up top for Miller. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Suckup. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The drive starts with a run by White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Thanks to receivers that spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets?
Mike Evans, he's going to go. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On play action, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succo. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking downfield for Jones. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly.
He's got him in. Complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards. Brady going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
White going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Packers 14. Mason Crosby to take off quarterback.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Brady now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady gives this to White. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for them.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays. Doing a great individual effort today.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 3rd down, a run from White. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
No, no, no.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Brady. It's complete. It's Miller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Brady now on 1st down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Again, it's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
On play action. Now Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A give to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So, Charles, just a shocking turn of events here. I mean, right when you thought this game had gotten away from them, they come roaring back and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Yeah, you're going to make me wax poetic here. Well, I don't know how good that's going to be, but to me, this is a testament to not giving up. The ethic that the coach instilled in them, that work ethic, that idea that you're never out of the game. Well, this team has grasped onto that. They bought into it and have held each other accountable. They are never out of games, and they just proved it here.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Miller in motion right. On first down, Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. William Golston in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And here's Jones again on second down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's got it to the 43 here.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone?
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Bucs 1-yard line.
Jones again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces fourth and goal.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leads. Hand, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Brady to throw. Pass caught, Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ozzy! Goal 50!
Now Brady. Finding Miller once more, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Back to throw, Brady. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. To throw is Brady. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Suck him for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. Chargers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory.
Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just